Welcome. I hope you guys are live. You can see me, you can hear me, you can see Nadine. For those of you, so we're live in a lot of different places. Oops, what did I just do? We're live a bunch of different places. So, when you see us, just pop on in the chat and say hi. And if you are in a Facebook group, you need to click where it says chat.restream.io/Facebook. That way we can see who you are. Otherwise, we won't be able to see you. And if we can't see you, then we can't comment. So, hello, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Jasmin Bryant. I am a video coach for network marketers, coaches, entrepreneurs, any business owner who is struggling with camera anxiety, who needs to or who wants to learn how to vibe with their tribe and become more visible, get on camera without the fear so that you can generate more leads, more sales, and hello, more income. And with me today, we have Nadine Jamison. Nadine, hey.
Hey.
So tell us who you are, what you do, who you serve.
So my name's Nadine Jamison. I'm a teaching makeup artist. I also do empowerment events. So I am all about helping women to feel confident about their visibility. I find so many times that what can hold women back from hitting that button is that there's something that they're feeling self-conscious about in the way that they're presenting themselves. And so I sit with my clients one-on-one. I do my appointments virtually as well as in person. And I teach them about how to make their color selections. I teach them about how to highlight their own bone structure. Y'all, everybody's bone structure is different. And so you can watch a million YouTube videos, but it's a lot different of an experience to actually sit down with an expert makeup artist and learn how to apply your products to get the best look for you, and one that also represents who you are as an authentic human being, and represents your brand well. So
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what I do.
No, I love it because again, you can watch a million YouTube videos and you think that you're getting a good deal, but you know what? You get what you pay for. So,
True, very true.
yeah. And so, I mean, that just leads us into what we're talking about. So, mastering media through, our confidence inside and out. And you need to be, you have to have a good sense of self on the inside, but you also want to put on a good face on the outside. And that looks different for everybody.
100.
So, so Nadine, one of the things that I would love to ask you, we're just going to have a conversation, you guys. And so, just so you know, like we're live in Nadine's group, we're live in the Fear No Video group, as well as YouTube and the Fear No Video Facebook page. So, again, to say hey. So what do you think? You talked about bone structure, right? So, what do you think about like filter culture? I mean, there's a filter for everything. When you go on Zoom, you can have it fix your appearance so you look good for your coworkers. So, what goes through your mind about you know filter
I
culture?
so I think that there's a time and a place for it, right? I think that a little bit of filtering here and there to give us that little extra boost is okay.
Mhm.
But I think that it has really kind of like social media in general, you're looking at the highlight reel for that person, and there's so much comparison that goes on, with the woman in the mirror, right? Versus whatever you might be seeing online. And even when it comes to presenting yourself authentically, it can create a barrier in lieu of the face that you have presented whilst using said filter, right? May
Mhm.
not necessarily actually match. I mean, have you guys seen some of those things? They have gotten pretty insane. And so I don't think anyone in business is looking to mislead their clientele or present something other than what they actually are. But I think that that can make it harder for us to be comfortable with what we actually are and who we actually are, and being our real self on camera and being okay with that, because everything has become so incredibly filtered that we don't know what realistically, our best self could be. We're comparing it to too much.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, I just learned over the weekend about something called, like, Facetune, I think it is, and it's insane because the woman who did it now, mind you, she was gorgeous to start with, right? And I'm sure she's absolutely stunning barefaced, but she says she uses it all the time because it adds eyelashes, it'll add, a full face of makeup, and she said it looks so professional, and you can just do this, and you don't have to worry, you don't have to do your makeup, you can just do this, and I'm sitting there thinking, but what happens when you are using a different camera? You're not using your phone. You don't have the app on your phone. You're using your web camera. And so that's
And
what's going to keep you from going and doing what you have to do.
100%. And a filter is not going to follow you to a trade show, to a
Mhm.
speaking engagement,
Yeah.
to a networking event. The face that we present on
Yeah.
camera helps us to capture our audience for
Mhm.
sure, and is a necessary part of business today. However, we still need to show up in real life and be confident in what we represent
Yeah.
there, right? And the two should match, right? Like when you're
Mhm.
posting selfies while you're, kind of like you said, using a different camera, you're out and about, you're at events, you're interacting with other people, and you're utilizing that as content, it should also match the rest of what you've got going on. And you're right, like I've seen some crazy things with Facetune. Like you can make your eyes bigger, you can make your
Yeah.
cheekbones more prominent, and then you literally are. You're changing the structure of that face. And kind of like you said, she was gorgeous to start with, right? Like,
Mhm.
and you know, we can lose so much of ourselves in trying to create an aesthetic,
Yeah.
right? And I think that we attract more business, to be honest, like when we are who we be,
Mhm.
so long as we put our most confident foot forward.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, so I did this video, um, talking about a like an internet date that I had, and it relates to business and being authentic. I mean, I put in the video like the guy was a lot shorter, a lot rounder, and a lot less hair than he had in his profile photo. So he shows up, and it's like, who are you? And so you use all the Facetune, you get your face beat, you're looking gorgeous, and then you show up with your clients and are like, oh, you're not the chick I signed up with. That's
right.
not empowering. That's, you know.
And it can be so disempowering for you when that person like then interacts with you like that, when they
Mhm.
approach you and they're kind of looking at you like, do I recognize them? Is that the
Mhm.
person that I've been chatting with online? Maybe they're scanning the room. Is there someone else? And that can even force you to take a hit in your confidence
Yeah.
in then the interaction that takes place during that meeting. So, not
Yeah.
to mention, I feel like everyone has unique features about them that really can be utilized to stand out. And that's kind of a little bit about what bugs me about so many, YouTube videos when it comes to makeup tutorials. It's a great place to start. It really is. But so many women I find get so frustrated when they don't look like the girl in the video when they're
Yeah.
done. And the reality is that we're all unique and we all have beautiful features. It's just how do we bring those ones out?
Yeah.
So,
And it doesn't have to take a long time. Right? You
oh
can
no.
get camera ready in minutes.
Oh, for sure. There are lots of really quick tips where not everything requires a full face and
Mhm.
eyeliner and 4 eyeshadows and the whole 9, you know?
Mhm.
And I would say that that's probably not even necessarily, like, representative of every business owner out there,
Yeah.
right? You know? Um, I think that your personality is a part of your makeup routine. What you need to fit into your lifestyle is
Yeah.
part of your makeup routine. Um, and yeah, it does not there's a few things that really stand out. So I'm gonna just talk about your lipstick for a
Okay.
second because Jasmine is rocking like a signature color, right? That is
Mhm.
bold. You are paying attention to what she's saying because she's brought some color to her face. It can be as simple as having a bold signature lip for that person to really, give them that, okay, I'm ready, for this I'm ready to represent what I
Yeah.
bring to the table. So,
Yeah, and it's funny, I've been rocking the red lip for a very long time, at least 15 years. I love a bright red lip because it does make you feel powerful.
yes.
You can't blend in if your lips are, cherry red. I just bought a new lip color and I'm a little nervous about it. It's arriving tomorrow. I'll let you know how it looks. Maybe I'll do a little tutorial or something or show off me
Send me a
doing it.
selfie.
I will. I'm a little panicky. I tried it out on the little app that they have on the, on the website, but I was like, "Ooh, I don't know. It's not red." So,
Okay. I have to tell
yeah.
you, and I teach all of my clients this, but anytime that you are trying anything new and it's making
Mhm.
you a little nervous,
Yeah.
put it on at night before you're gonna go to bed when you're
Mhm.
just gonna wipe your face off anyway.
Yeah, makes sense.
No pressure.
No
It can be a
pressure.
no pressure environment. Yeah.
And it's the same with doing your first video. If you're nervous about it, if you're as nervous to do a video as I am to change my lipstick color, which sounds insane. I know it sounds insane. But if you're as nervous as I am to do your video as I am to change my lip color, then like Nadine said, great tip. Just do it when no one else is going to ever see it. Just do
Okay.
it for you and see how it goes.
Okay. So speaking about tips,
Yeah.
okay, I know as the video coach, you probably have more than just that in your hip pocket when it
Oh yeah.
comes to like, so I want to know, like, what's the biggest thing that you feel like you hear from your clients that's holding them back from showing up on camera? Like,
So
can you
So
spill
there
the
are a couple
beans?
things. Yeah. And it's constant, right? People, they are afraid of how they look on camera or how they will look on camera. No one likes to look foolish, right? So they're afraid of that. They're also it's the tech. They don't understand the tech. They're not sure what to do.
Mm,
Um, and the time factor. They're like, "Well, do I have to put on, spend 30 minutes doing my hair and makeup and finding the best outfit? And then what am I going to say once I have all that?" So I'm figuring all that out, and that takes time. So, yeah, so time, fear of looking bad, and just not knowing how to do it. Like those are
mm.
the you asked for one, but those are the, the
But
big
yeah,
3.
I hear you in all of that. Um, I I feel like it can also help when you relay that to another person that can sort of
Mhm.
like take the edge off, you
Yeah.
know? So I love the nature of what you're doing in supporting business owners, specifically with video content, because I know that, I mean, look at the explosion that has happened with TikTok,
Mhm.
right? Like, I know that video content is really where it's at with
Oh,
getting your business noticed.
oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is that the average person will retain 95% of what they see in a video versus what they read. And our brains are wired to process video 60,000 times faster than the written word.
Right.
Like, that's insane.
So it's even like a learning curve
Yeah.
for the consumer. You
Mhm.
know, it's this is easier, this is faster, I can pay attention, you
Yeah.
know, I get the gist, rather than the extra processing time that it takes for comprehension.
Yeah. I mean, think about, like, I'm sure there's a movie that you saw when you were a kid, and you can quote lines from that movie.
Oh my
But then
gosh.
if you think about a magazine that you read last week, you might struggle with
You're
remembering
like,
what was in that magazine.
what did they say? Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's funny that you say that because, okay, so when I'm reading a book, I have to. My books are destroyed by the time I'm done with them because I am an underliner and a highlighter and a note taker in the margins.
Mhm.
And so often I have to go back. It's like, wait, let me do like a little review of last chapter and kind of page through this a little bit before I dive back in.
Yeah.
And there is no, like, there are some books out there that I'm reading right now that I wish that it wasn't just like an audio thing that you could
Mhm.
like play it to me, keep me engaged, you
Yeah.
know? Keep me
Yeah.
engaged also because then my mind doesn't wander,
Right.
you
Right.
know?
I
I
mean,
oh, I struggle with that.
I do too. I do too. So I totally feel you on that. I mean, like, I shouldn't even say this, like, I can't sit still long enough to watch a full movie. But when you think about, like, James Cameron and the Avatar movies, those movies are what, 9 years long?
Mm.
And people will watch them over and
But
over
they
again.
capture so much of your attention.
Mhm.
Okay, so speaking of capturing attention, this is probably something that I could learn from you for sure. So, is there like an ideal time? Like the length of your video? Um, how much does that matter?
It matters a
Talk to me
lot.
about that.
Yeah, it matters a lot depending on your platform, right? So when we're doing videos, we want to post them different places. So if we have a newsletter, we'll send them out to our email list, and we post on all our socials. So Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, LinkedIn, TikTok. Although I don't do TikTok, but so TikTok is a whole different beast. But we post on all those different platforms, and each platform has its unique algorithm. And so, like for YouTube, for example, for YouTube, we want the video to be about 15 minutes or so, 15
Okay.
to 20 minutes, because YouTube really wants people to stay on the platform, especially if you're monetizing your site, because they're running ads.
They want you to spend time there.
Mhm. Yeah, they
Okay.
wanted to be a destination, and YouTube is actually the number 1 search engine after Google. My notebook just decided to go flying.
I
Um,
could believe that. I can't tell
yeah.
you how often I'm like, "Oh, I don't know how to do something. Hold up. Let me Google it and then let me
Mhm.
YouTube it."
Yeah, and if you notice when you Google something, 9 times out of 10, the first search result will be a YouTube video.
100%.
Yeah. So video is powerful. And Instagram really likes shorter reels, so 2 minutes or less, and
Okay.
most people, unless it's super fantastically engaging, most people are only watching the first 3 to 7 seconds
Right.
of your reel.
So I would
Um
say that means that if I'm going to be prepping, right?
Mhm,
We're talking about prepping. If I'm going to be prepping it and I'm my video content that I'm intending to make that day is just going to be Instagram reel, I
mhm,
don't need to spend the same amount of effort, right? If I'm gonna do like a 15-minute in length
right.
instructional, but, sort of thing on YouTube.
Exactly, because you're just, and I don't want to say just, because every platform is important. Every video you put out is important because you're sending it out because you have a message you want someone to see, someone to hear. Um, but it doesn't have to take your day. Like it doesn't have to take you 5 hours to do a 30-second video.
Hmm.
And when you're talking about tips, I mean, it could literally be like, you know, here's how you put on eyeliner. And I mean, heck, I would watch that 10 times in a row. Um, but you know, here's how I put on my eyeliner today. And you know, you do it and then it's done. And it's something that's so quick, so easy, but impactful because people can see and it's a pain point for so many women. I
Oh, girlfriend.
it's a pain point for me.
If I had a dime for every time I heard somebody say to me, I'm so bad at putting on eyeliner, and my response is always, no, you're not. We all approach it with that same shaky hand, right?
Mhm.
But the deal is that when you're a professional, you have the tools to deal with what comes next
Yeah.
and learning how to use those tools. I actually just I'm gonna toot my own horn. I was just
Do it.
featured in um, First for Women magazine. And you can find the link to my YouTube tutorial on how to do a very simplified winged liner look. So this is like for the
Ooh,
advanced folks out there, right?
okay.
And I created the video just exclusively as content for those readers. Um,
Nice.
but I have gotten so many women say, "Oh my gosh, eyeliner. It's the bane of my existence." And like you said, it is definitely one of those things that can be super impactful,
Mhm.
and really simple and really easy to do, like lipstick.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah.
Yeah. So, I first of all, congratulations because that's an amazing honor.
You.
So, everyone who's watching, if you're watching now or watching the replay, give Nadine some hearts and some claps in the chat because that's amazing. You go, you go.
I'll make sure you get a copy of the article.
Oh, great. I love that. I love that. And I'm definitely going to check out the tutorial for the winged eyeliner. I tried it a couple of times, but just like with video, it's a skill.
Yeah,
You try it once, you're going to suck. You try it the second time, you're probably still going to suck, but you try it again and again and again, and eventually you hone that skill.
becomes second nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love it. And we can always improve.
Mhm.
Right. So, I mean, you gave me a great tip when we talked before about using a brush to soften my eyeliner line. I'm like, "Huh, I'm gonna give it a go."
It
I
is
love it.
the tool. I'm telling you, it's the tool.
I love it. It was a 3-second trick that makes, you know, my eyes look 1,000 times better. So thank you. So you were asking, so we got on a tangent. You were asking
Sorry.
how, no, it's not you, it's me. And we both suffer from the same attention issues. Um, so so with with Facebook, Facebook loves Reels now too. Reels, I mean, Reels are where it's at. Reels will pop all day, every day over your static posts, and reels are video. So Facebook loves reels, and if it's 60 seconds or less, when you're posting now, Facebook will ask. Facebook will ask if you want it to be a reel or a post.
Mm.
Choose the reel if you're trying to get exposure, because when you're visible, you get paid. So you need to be visible. Um, so we're talking like 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. You rarely wanna go more than that. If you're going 5 minutes, you might as well go 15 because, again, they do want you to stay they want people to stay on the platforms.
Mhm.
So and again, if you're going 15, just go live. You know?
Yeah.
Just go live because you'll get that engagement, and that engagement is what's going to help, boost you in the algorithms and boost your content, and you don't wanna make content no one is watching.
Right. Facebook is like, ooh, people are interacting with this.
Yeah,
People like this. Let's let
exactly.
more people see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because when you're visible, Facebook makes money. So,
One hand washes the other, people. One hand washes the other.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Um, so
So
yeah,
you have a program going on right now, right?
I do. So actually it just ended last week. It's called the Jingle
Okay.
Bell Boost, and it's for network marketers to help you grow your business over the holidays. Because look, $22 billion, billion with a B, flew out of people's wallets between Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that's a whole lot of money that, we all should have had a piece of. If you're selling something, you should have had a Black Friday sale, a Cyber Monday sale, a Small Business Saturday sale, but it's not too late. So I do have an ebook, an offer for you guys, completely free. I'll drop it in the chat. This is a book that will give you my top 12 tips to help you boost your business over the holidays. So, top 12 business and video tips to boost you over the holidays. And I will make the recordings available from the Fear No Video Jingle Bell Boost Challenge um, for people who want it. So
Awesome.
it's just like $7. Like I'm not gonna
Well,
get rich off of
you
selling
guys.
the program. But you will. Like, you guys will. If you follow it, you will. I mean, I just had one of the clients from the Boost, she posted a video, her homework video. She took the coaching, redid her homework video, posted it, and got an enrollment, like, on that video.
Fantastic.
And, amazing. So how much is an enrollment worth for you, right? I'm sure it's worth more than $7.
For most of us, I would definitely say a lot more than $7.
Yeah, and if it's not, choose a different network marketing company.
Right, right. Be selective, people.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not gonna earn you more than $7, then let's try a different business.
Reevaluate.
Reevaluate. Okay, so with our business and marketing ourselves, um, what say you about being confident and marketing yourself on camera, and how do you help your clients become more confident and more empowered?
Well, I number one, I think that when you can be empowered on a regular basis and it's not like, oh, I've got to hire a makeup artist or I've got to use a filter or when you
Mhm.
feel like you've mastered that routine, so it's just part of your morning, then you're ready to go all the time. Then you're ready to take advantage of the situational things that might come up in your day that you can utilize for creating that content. And it
Mhm.
just makes you less likely to hold back from clicking that button and creating whatever it is that you need to create, whether it's your reel, your live. When you have mastered that routine and you feel really confident in the face that you're presenting and you're representing for yourself. So I had a fantastic client this past week, absolutely gorgeous. Her skin, she's gone through some stages, right, to
Mhm.
get her skin in check, and she's ready for some career transitioning, and so she's going to be having headshots done and all this stuff, and so she's like, okay, I'm lining up all the things, and you were a major piece at the beginning because I need to feel like I can handle this on my own. So we taught her how to put her foundation on properly, how to highlight her under eye area the right way so that it's enough, but it's not too much.
Mhm.
Color selection for a lip color. We introduced her to cheek color for the first time ever, and she understood, oh, this does something for my cheekbones. Um, we introduced her to mascara. We introduced her to a little bit of brow shaping, which really gave her eyes an open lift. And so she sent me a message later in the day and she said, okay, I cannot stop looking at myself in the mirror. And so, when it comes to putting your best foot forward on a daily basis and showing up visibly for whether it's your business, your corporate job, whatever that might look like for you, you attack decisions differently when you feel
Yeah.
confident in your look. And it's so funny because so I have two boys. My oldest
Mhm.
is 18. He's a senior in high school. He's about to graduate, and that child will wear a suit and tie every opportunity you could possibly give him.
I love it.
And it's so funny because, you can tell like when things trickle down, and he's like, Mom, when I look good, I feel good.
There you
And when
go.
I feel good, I behave differently.
Yes.
I'm like out of the mouths of babes. And so I really think that's kind of what it's all about when you can put your best foot forward on a regular basis. And it's not a special occasion,
Mhm.
right? For you to show up for yourself in that way. You deserve to look in the mirror every day, all day long, whenever you do, and go, yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
Right. It's like not saving the good dishes for company. Like
Oh my gosh, I
treat
love that
yourself.
analogy.
Thank you. Like treat yourself as well as you would, a treasured guest, you know?
Oh, I love that. We're not saving the fine china.
There we go. Let's use it. Use it
Yeah,
daily.
yeah.
Alright, so how can folks get in touch with you?
Okay, so you can find me on Insta. You can follow my hashtag, which is hashtag I help women walk taller.
I'm
Um,
gonna put that in the chat here.
yeah, I
Women.
help women walk taller. I have a website where you can kind of preview some of the things that I offer to clients if you would
Okay.
like to, and you can book a chat with me. I will tell you that I love to do a consultation with somebody first and just get a feel for what do they want to learn? What are they looking for in lieu of support? What are they frustrated with? What are their pet peeves? Is she like, girlfriend, the bags under my eyes, if I could just fix the bags under my eyes, I would be a-okay, or is she like, I do not know how to pick color and I am so nervous, like a new lip color. So booking a chat with me is free. There's a link on my website to do that. My
What's the
website
website?
is walktallerwithnadinej.com. So pretty simple.
Yeah.
So speaking of all the connections,
Yeah.
so for the women in my circle that are holding themselves back, feeling like I don't know all the video things that I need to know in order to utilize this to the best of my ability, Jasmin, how do they get in touch with you?
So they can go to fearnovideo.com. Super simple. I will put that in the chat also. So fearnovideo.com. And I have as well a free consultation. I clearly can't talk and type at the same time. But I also have a free clarity call where we can chat about what is holding you back, or if you've been doing videos, how you want to improve them. Whatever it is, we can have a consultation, have a clarity call, and that way we can figure out what is stopping you, um, and how to boost that confidence. And like I have a little bit of a stutter now. It happened like after like high school. I don't know how. But does that stop me from showing up in my business? Heck no. Does
Hmm.
that stop me from doing all of the videos all of the time? No, it does not. Because my message, my gift is to help you grow, and that's far more important than my comfort zone. So,
Oh,
you know,
I love that.
so I go and I do. So you can hang out with me at fearnovideo.com and, click the calendar, or even easier, meetwithjasmine.com. So,
Just meet her. Just meet her, you guys. You need to meet her.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
And we're in two totally different parts of the country. We didn't even mention this.
That's
Um,
right.
but I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and Jasmine's in Florida.
Yes.
And I just feel like we have this budding relationship happening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Next time I'm out in the Midwest, maybe we can meet like somewhere in the middle between like Chicago and Cleveland.
I may have to head to the Sunshine State.
Well, that's even better because we don't have snow.
Exactly what I was thinking, girlfriend. It is winter here, and we don't have any snowflakes on the ground at the moment, but that is subject to change.
Oh my gosh. And I feel bad just even saying that I've been cold today. It's not even 60 degrees, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, winter has set in." But it's going back to 70 in 2 days. So, like 74. So I can get over it. I can survive for 2 days.
High of 35 here. High of 35.
Oh my god, Nadine.
I am wearing the wool.
Oh my god. I would die. I had on shorts and a t-shirt yesterday and
Ugh.
flip-flops.
I will say that's probably the one thing that I miss about living in the southern part of the United States. I
Yeah.
was in Tennessee for a little while, and oh my gosh, my first Thanksgiving, I was cooking a turkey in shorts and a t-shirt, and I was like, I don't know, this just feels wrong. I got used to it.
Yes, it feels so bad. It is feels so
Yes.
bad.
So
Alright.
I love being in your space. I
Same.
love the energy that you give off. And so I am so sure that your clients are so blessed by taking advantage of what it is that you have to offer. So,
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for
yeah.
that. And, you are like I love talking with you. Like, we can do this anytime, you know? And I think people are getting a lot of value. They're learning so many, just amazing tips on confidence from both of us and, the outer beauty and the inner confidence from you. It's amazing. And you have a great spirit and you want to help and empower women to do big things and big, bold things. And you know what I say? The big, bold things are with the big, bright lipstick.
Mhm.
So this is not our last collab.
Oh, no. No, 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 ladies and gentlemen. You will see this again.
That's right. That is right. And so anyone in the Fear No Video community, please, go to Nadine's website, walktollerwithnadinej.com. It's in the chat here. And, pick her brain. And she can help you find, easy solutions for, if you want hard solutions, she'll help you find those too. But, like just
You want
something
the
easy.
deep dive.
Yeah.
We
I
can
mean,
handle it.
exactly. Like you don't have to do like a full on face. Like I love a full face of makeup, but I will do a video with just eyeliner and or mascara and lipstick or not. I have some without lipstick, which is scary. But again, my message, my help, my gift to help you guys is far more important than me without makeup.
That's
So
that authenticity coming through. So,
it's something, but yes. Yes.
yeah.
All right. So I guess we should wrap this up. We've been chatting for
I'm
about
not
40
sure.
minutes now. Yeah. But you guys just, chat with us, meet with us, and learn what you can learn so that you can grow your business because there's money out there. $22 billion in one weekend went flying out the door. Some
Yes.
of that should have landed in your business account.
It's time to be visible.
Time to be
Time to be
visible.
visible. So,
All right, my friends,
all
have a
right.
great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, and go create something amazing. Let us know what you create. And show us your video, show us your selfies, show us your big bold lipstick. All right,
We're here
bye
for it.
bye.